Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie The Elf. This one is about a guy named Nick who apparently inherits an old toy store, and, well, Nick doesn't like Christmas very much. Nick has a fiance named Victoria who's trying to better understand why Nick hates Christmas. And, well, turns out Nick hates Christmas due to the fact of, well, it's kind of hard to explain because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because when he was a kid he saw somebody who dressed up like Santa Claus at his tree and, well, he kind of looked like Red Skull from Captain America in a Santa Claus suit, so that's about the best way I can describe it. So while he's checking out a toy chest, he finds out that there's an elf inside of it, and, well, the elf comes to life and somehow winds up at Nick and Victoria's house. Victoria's trying to bring Nick into the Christmas mood, but it's not doing any good because of his night terrors, and, like I said, he hates Christmas. So Nick discovers the elf at the house, and he wants to be gotten rid of. And yeah, so Victoria winds up inviting her family over for Christmas, and that's a pretty bad idea because the elf winds up taking out the entire family. And also a bunch of Christmas carolers too. So it's down to Victoria and Nick to try to take care of the elf once and for all. And for some reason, they keep fighting over this list, which is apparently a list that the elf has because it's apparently full of naughty people that the elf must take care of. And I guess that's Victoria's family. Anyway. So, yeah, Victoria's the last one standing, and the next morning her friend, whose name I didn't really catch in the movie, of course I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to this hour-and-a-half lame piece of crap, so, of course, when we first introduced to her, she's toking on a bong, so we'll just call her Bong Girl. She winds up picking up Victoria the next day, and she presents her Christmas gift, which is, of course, the elf, in which they thought they defeated it the night before. So, why did this movie suck? Well, it's definitely not a movie I would watch around Christmas time, that's for sure. It's pretty predictable. It's very predictable, in fact. I don't know what else to really say about this movie. The elf effects, sometimes they are puppet-like, and sometimes they are CGI-like. Most of the kills are pretty much, well, I can't say most of them, but quite a few of them are done off-screen. Most of the kills, I guess you could say. And you can pretty much point out who the elf's going to get next, but the Christmas carolers, that was the one that got to me the most, because I was sitting there going, how is this going to happen? And boy, was I surprised when it was Christmas lights. Yeah. And another problem with this stupid movie is that the elf sometimes laughs, but it's kind of annoying. And yeah, there are some out-of-focus shots in the movie too, but there are some times that they just couldn't keep that camera steady. Now, yeah, I know, I sometimes can't keep my phone steady when I'm trying to record a video, but I'm not really a professional. So these guys are supposed to be professionals, and yeah, they move it from side to side and all around and all kinds of stuff, and yeah. They actually tried to pass this movie off as sort of a Chucky Christmas version of Child's Play, if you want to call it that, but seriously? I wouldn't insult this movie like that. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad Christmas horror movies, and this may already be the leading contender for worst holiday horror movie so far this year. But we'll see. But there you guys have it, a review of The Elf. If you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments below about what you guys think about it. If you haven't seen it, well, it's here on YouTube, so fair warning. And of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you've got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that should have just stayed on the shelf, send it my way and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.